Hey everybody, welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie Jessica, but we're no longer together.
No, and I'm back working, so yay. So it is time for us to do our July TBR. July really creeped up on us this time around. Like I felt like June lasted forever, but it's finally July. So let's talk
It
about all the
creeped
books in
up on
July.
us, but June lasted forever.
Yeah, like I kept thinking that June actually didn't last forever. But when I went back and looked at the books that I read in June, I was like, it feels like I read those months ago. But June itself didn't feel very long. So I don't know. I don't know. I just can't believe it's July 1st already, because then I'm like, ah, crap, it's a holiday weekend. I've got to go figure that out. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh well. So
Good.
before we start, what do you want to tell the lovely people?
Well, hit that subscribe button because we are giving away
A special edition of the Coveted Cover Cloister Trilogy, which I just saw that. The printer just gave me the what do we call it? Quality control one. He took pictures of it and oh, it's gorgeous. So anyhow, hit that subscribe button. One lucky winner will win. One lucky subscriber will win.
Oh, I still say Mandy and Jessica. I just realized I didn't change that. Oops.
I changed mine. You're
Congrats.
both of us. I'm one of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All you have to do
Okay.
is hit that subscribe button
Yep. Okay.
to be entered.
Let's talk about our June TBR.
Okay.
How did you do?
Great.
Did you? Did you get them all again?
I did.
Good job.
I only have 4 books from this entire year that I've not gotten off my TBR.
That's nice. That's the difference between the two of us. I don't give a crap.
I can't remember what month it was, but I think it was April.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was May. May. I had 3, and then I have 1 from April. I still need to go back and get.
Okay.
And you?
Oh my God. I mean, there's 2 of us here. No, I did.
I was just lost looking at my TBR.
Like, yeah, squirrel. I did 5 last month, but I got 6 from the 2 months prior. So I did 11. So
there are 10 books that you put on your June TBR that you just said fuck it.
that I just didn't give a shit about. No. This is what it's like being a mood reader.
Yeah.
I don't care halfway through the month. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that happen sometimes too.
Yep.
But usually what happens is other books, it's like the squirrel thing, other books grab my attention.
Mm-hmm. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
And then I just don't feel like reading
it's
it.
not really a problem. It's just
It's not a problem. Nope.
It's part of my reading journey.
Yeah. It's why when we started, no, I don't know who started the TBR thing, but I'm like, I'm a mood reader. I'm not going to get them all. We know that.
You wanted to do these videos, and I said, who wants to watch a video about what we want to read next month? And I was very wrong.
Very wrong.
They're very
a lot of people do.
Videos.
Yep. But it doesn't mean that I'm actually going to get them all in. I just try. And I'm very hard. So, okay. You ready? Let's start with those new releases.
Go.
Okay. So the first book that I have is Hooded.
Hold on, I have a question. Do you have a lot of new releases this month? Oh, I don't.
Yeah, a ton.
Okay. Go forth.
Okay. So like I said, it's Hooded by Claire Kent. It comes out on the 10th of July.
Wait, what?
Hooded. We talked about this over the weekend.
Oh, it's the audio.
No. It's the book. You haven't even read this series yet. Why are you looking at me so perplexed?
Well, because I swear when I was just looking at my Claire Kent graphic this morning, that Hooded was already on there.
Hooded comes out on July 10th.
Can you carry on, wayward son?
I'm not sure what you're doing there with your binder, little teacher lady.
Hooded is on this timeline.
What does that even mean?
Well, according to this, it should have gone Hooded, Tower, and then Ashes.
No, Hooded doesn't come out till July 10th. So that is wrong.
Well, oh, this is the timeline. So Hooded takes place is closer to Impact than anything
A
else.
year after Impact.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Sorry.
Okay. Now that you've confused the hell out of me, let's talk about Hooded. Okay. So
Well, I love this series. My
we
apologies.
get it.
Keep your
Got
pants on.
it. Yeah. You keep your pants on. I've got mine on. Okay. So Hooded again comes out July 10th. This one is book number 3 in the post-apocalyptic fairy tale series by Claire Kent. This one is based off of Little Red Riding Hood. Like I said, it's a year after Impact, and our heroine has been trying to survive the best way she knows how, and that includes selling her body as well. And so she takes men upstairs to her room, and she does what she does. She doesn't like it, but she does it. And that is where Cade shows up. So Cade visits her every once in a while, every few weeks it says, and he's actually very kind to her, and she starts to develop feelings for him, but he's not really that quiet, nice guy. He's a wolf in disguise. So that's all we know.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Is it heavy on the retelling?
I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
No, the other two.
There's a lot of retelling. I mean, there you can tell where they come from. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I can tell where they come from. So,
Okay.
are you telling me that you do not know the story of the Little Red Riding Hood?
I know Little Red Riding Hood, but I'm not really a big fairy tale person, so
But
that's why I'm.
do you know Cinderella?
Yes.
Do you know Rapunzel?
Not really. Oh, Rapunzel lets her hair down.
Right. She's kept in a tower. You should be good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, my first new release comes out on July 7th, and I do believe this comes with audio and the book as well. And this is Into the Fading Twilight by Catherine Cowles. I'm very excited about this one. This is book 2 in Starlight Grove. If you have not read book 1, then who this is about is a spoiler, so I will not spoil this for anybody and just say it's single dad and roommates. This is the series that follows the family whose dad was the serial killer, and just their ramifications from that. So I love the first book. Can't wait to read the next one.
Okay. So the next book on my list is also a July 10th, and I'm going to have a hard time deciding between these two, but it is what it is. So, last year I got to alpha read for ML Marian for at least the majority of the book that she was writing. She wrote Named, which is one of my favorite books that take place back in the Wild West. This is a second book that comes right after that. We see those characters in this book, even though this is book number 5 in her Finders Keepers series. These two, Named and then this new one, Held, are in the Wild West. They take place back in the past, but these are based on the Sabine women from the Bible, or like the 7 brides for 7 brothers. That whole story, where a man sees the woman that he wants and decides that he's going to take her and keep her, and she's going to be happy about it. They do tend to be happy eventually. It's not that barbaric, but this one is the story. This is Held. It comes out on July 10th, like I said, and this is a standalone, so you can read this one as a standalone. But this is the story of Mara and Warren. So we see them at the end of Named. Mara has been a prostitute being held in the brothel against her will, and being forced into prostitution. And she is actually in the wagon with our heroine from the first book, and goes into labor at the very end of the book because she's pregnant by a John. And then we see Warren, who is the brother to the hero of the first book. And at the end of that first book, he actually is helping her deliver her baby, or helping her do something with the baby, or he's helping her in general. I can't remember. She actually doesn't have the baby in the wagon, but this is their story. So it is a hurt comfort story. She's very, very, very broken, but it was, what I read of it was so good. So good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. My next one comes out on July 7th as well, and this is Love Wells Kept by Bailey Hannah. And I'm so excited about this one. Somebody, I don't remember who, but somebody was telling me that they arc read this and it was really good in a Amnesia. So very excited. So this is Jackson and Kate. They've been married for 10 years. They have 2 young kids, and there's an accident on their farm, and he does not remember anything about them.
Sounds yummy.
I love Amnesia books, and I've heard this is good, so I'm very excited.
Okay. So the next book that I have is an audio release that I'm really excited about. This is this is gonna be the month of Karina Halley, because there's a few here. There's one that just came out a few days ago that I need to listen to as well. So there's like 3 all of a sudden I need to listen to. But this one is audio for the 14th, and this is her Nocturne, which is her dark vampire stalker romance. And it also has a lot of ties with some crimes, like it hands back to some crime stuff back in the 40s. If you guys know the story of Elizabeth Smart or the Black Dahlia, it touches on that. And so I don't know much more than that. I like to go to Karina Halley like blind, and so I'm going to.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next I have Endless Summer Nights by Willow Astor. This comes out on July 9th, and there is audio coming out as well. It's the 4th book in Windy Harbor. And this is about Tully. He is in the NHL, and he is at his family's resort when the girl that dumped him and broke his heart several years ago shows up with her new boyfriend. She has no idea this is his family's resort, but the guy she's with does, because that is his big rival. They hate each other, and he kind of purposely brings her there to rub it in his face. I'm assuming those two are going to get together, and she's going to leave her boyfriend that she shows up there with.
Hopefully. Okay, ready for my next one?
Yep.
Okay, so then we have Fox by Paisley Hope that comes out on the 14th of July. This is the 3rd book in her Soldiers of Bedlam series. That's her MC romance. This is about Mia. She's a part of the Soldiers of Bedlam, and she is out for revenge. She's trying to find out what happened to her sister. Her sister's murdered. She's trying to find information on that, but that leads her to the rival club's MC president. And yeah, the lines between love and hate are supposed to blur.
Okay. Now I'm finally to July 10th with you.
Okay.
There was nothing like the first week of July, though, with the July 4th holiday, or at least any of the releases I was looking at.
But I think it feels like that because books came out yesterday, because today's July 1st. So books came out yesterday, which would have been the 30th, because that was Tuesday. And then they don't come out again until next week, like next Tuesday. That's like what, the 8th?
I have the 7th.
8th or 9th, whatever it is.
The 7th is Tuesday.
Yeah, so it feels like we're like way into July, but it's
I know,
days
but
less
usually
than
there's
over.
like stuff sprinkled at the beginning a little bit more. I think with the July 4th holiday, people are skipping.
They'd be smart not to.
Okay, so this is going to be Friday, July 10th, and this is It's About Time by Harlow James. It's book number 4 in the Blossom Peak series. It also has audio. This is Dylan's story. I've been waiting for Dylan's story. If you guys have been reading this series, you probably also are waiting for Dylan's story. This is still an interconnected standalone, but Harlow does state that it would be best enjoyed after you've read the first 3, because you see more of the inner workings of what's going on in everybody's relationship. And you see Dylan. So Dylan is the female character, and she is kind of a tomboy. She's really into cars and like has a garage that she runs and everything. And Elliot and her are definitely enemies. So this is enemies to lovers. I have not read a ton about it because I've just been very excited about it. So I didn't need to be hooked on it or anything. So I'm excited for it.
Okay.
And Harlow has great audio too.
She does, yeah. On July 17th, Not to Be by Jen Bullard drops. This is a forced marriage Omegaverse. It's a dark Omegaverse. She's kind of hit or miss for me. I'm hoping this one works though, because this one is a forced mafia marriage, and it is a standalone in that world. Our heroine is in love with her stepsister, which is kind of a first there for me when it comes to these books. And her father finds out and marries her off to some cruel mafia boss. And she really does, she loses the will to live, and we'll see what happens. So it's, but speaking of Omegaverse, because I totally forgot to say this when we started. Stray Omega that everybody's been waiting on comes out on July 3rd. So that is out there. You guys can go pre-order it by Mary Magdalene. That is coming.
Did you already read it?
That's the one I read last month.
Okay.
That I alpha read.
So there is an early July release.
Yeah, but I didn't put it on here because I've already read it and I forgot to mention it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next I'm going to July 21st, and this is audio only. The book's already been out for a while, but audio for Dance of Madness by Jagger Cole comes out. Again, the blurb was a little confusing for me because there wasn't a lot of details. So Nero is a killer. He's obsessed with her, and he steals her, and I believe he puts her in a literal cage.
I like that.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay. I've had this book. I think I had it on my on my wish list on my TBR last month, but I saw the audio was coming out this month, so I bumped it to this month, and that is Ravager by Karina Halley. This is her MFM dark Viking romance. Again, I know nothing about it. I don't want to know anything about it until I go into it, but audio comes out on the 21st of July.
Okay.
Okay.
On July 23rd, the Irresistible One by Marty Mann comes out. There's audio for this one coming as well. This is Enemies to Lover. He meets her at one of those like sex club, kink club things, and he has some dark desires, and the two of them have a great time together. And then the next time he sees her again, it turns out like she's his enemy and she's forbidden. I don't really know how that all is going to work out. It was a little vague in the blurb, but I love Marty Mann and I love the Weston group, so I'm very excited for the next story in that.
Okay. The next one I have is a July 21st same day audio release, and that is Every Single Broken Piece by Michelle Hurd. This is about a woman who has lost her whole family. She's lost everybody in some tragedy. She's a widow now, and she has a neighbor that moves in who is a grumpy tattooed author, and he actually becomes her sunshine to help her get through it. So she gets to be the grumpy one, then he turns into the sunshine, but he is hiding some major secrets that have something to do with what happened to her husband and family.
Okay. This is my last release. Comes out July 20. What?
I'm still going.
Yeah. I don't know. July was light for me, but August I think is going to be packed.
August has got a few for sure. Yeah.
So July 28th, Everything We Couldn't Say by Emma Scott comes out. This is a YA book. They are rivals, and it's like the poor girl, rich guy. She has fought for everything that she has. It sounds like she might have custody of her brother, or she's taking care of her brother. They're competing for this prestigious science prize, and Orion is like really rich and all of that, and they're going to be spending time together in the lab, I guess. I love Emma's writing, so I'm excited for it.
Okay. On the 21st of July is a new audio release, and that is Midnight Chase by Harley Beck. This is the second book coming to audio in her Dark Lane series. The whole trilogy is out, but this one is a forbidden rich boy, poor girl, opposites attract series. And again, is another one that I want to go into blind.
Okay. Okay, next is a book from an author that we met at Spicy Reads, who's also going to be at Bray. So I'm going to be reading Blood Sport by Britt Rain. Sloane is on the run from this doctor that's become obsessed with her. And Beckett is an MM fighter that she falls for, and she starts getting like bloody.
Wait, he's roses. A what fighter?
MMA fighter.
Oh, you said he's an MM fighter. I was like, that's not the same.
MMA, sorry. MMA. Did I just forget the A?
Yeah, you forgot the A.
Okay, so he's an MMA fighter and she falls for him, and then like bloody roses and things start getting left for her.
Okay.
It's a thriller and it's supposed to be twisty.
Mm-hmm.
Romantic thriller.
That's the one that, yeah, that's the one that I was looking at too, isn't it? No,
I think you were looking at.
I was looking at the one that was the second book, because the one guy didn't get his happy ending.
This is the second book. You were looking at the first book.
No, I was looking at the second book with the MMA fighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, the next one I have is a July 22nd release, and this is Twisted Devotion by, is it Devotion? I can't read my handwriting. Yep, Twisted Devotion by Lilith Vincent. This is book 3 of her Ruthless Arrangement series. If you are a part of her Patreon, you can actually read chapters right now. You don't have to wait till July 22nd, which is what I'm doing. But this is a secret baby mafia romance. He was the He's waited 5 years to come back for her. Something happened. He's been gone for 5 years. She worked in his household as a maid and saw that he was being abused and kind of fell for him. And then she realized how sick and twisted he really is. And so she has been waiting, dreading 5 years, praying that he won't come back and won't find out about their son. But he's back.
Okay. I am attempting to do some Kindle clean off. And so I have a book that I downloaded several months ago when we were doing one of our Brave videos. So I'm putting that on there. And that is Beyond the Game by Susan Renee. They hook up, they use fake names like Ben Dover and Amanda Hug and Kiss, I think, or something like that when they hook up. And then he's still thinking about her, but has no way to get a hold of her or anything. And then one day she shows up very pregnant with his sister at his house. Yeah.
Okay. All right, the next one I'm really, really, really excited for. This is my last book for July. This is a book release, not audio. And this is Vexing Valmar by Ruby Dixon. This is book number 5 in the Ice Planet. What are you laughing about? You love them too. What are you laughing for?
No, I just saw that she had a book coming out this month, and I was like, I wonder if Jessica's going to have that on her list.
Duh, it's book number 5 in the Ice Planet Clone series. And that's all that we know is just that it's coming on the 31st. And I don't normally put books that come out on the last day of the month on my TBR, but I will be reading this on the 31st. So,
yeah, you will.
I love me some Ruby.
Okay. Next, I have Hearts on Fire by Christina Berry. This is another author we met at Spicy Reads, and I think she's going to be a Bray as well. This is the one where he's a firefighter and he rescues cats. He has this 3-legged cat, Bodhi, and she ends up next door. She's trying to, I think she's like fixing up a house to sell or something like that. And, you know, she has a hot firefighter for a neighbor that rescues cats.
My next book has cat rescue in it too.
Really?
Yeah, actually it does. So this book actually came out on Monday, the 29th of June. And so that's why it's on here. So this, speaking of Ruby Dixon, is her newest release that came out on June 29th. So this is The Dragon's Favorite Strays. This is a standalone, but it is a part of her Fireblood Dragon series. It's like a new book that she threw out. So this is about Myrrh. Myrrh is stranded on the wrong side of the rift. I'm assuming that means he's stranded in our world because he's collecting cats. He loves to collect cats and kittens, like that's his thing. And then a single mom with her little girl wander into his territory, and she sees the big gold naked dude, and he decides to keep them too. But it is a standalone in that world. So if you haven't read the other ones, you're cool. Apparently, there's not a lot of plot, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so a few weeks ago, I went to hardcovers for Corinne Michaels' book tour for West of Forever. And Jessica had asked me, or you, Jessica, asked me to get you a couple blind dates. And so I was like, ooh, I want to get a couple too, because they're so much fun. So the nice thing about that is that you can show them your Goodreads and they'll double check that what the book is. So you're not buying something you already have. And so I picked out one and I already had the book. I picked out a second one and I already had the book. So I asked Carly, I'm like, can you just maybe give me a book rec? Like what of something? And she said, based on the ones that she had seen, I think one of them was a Jessica Peterson book because they had Jessica in there. So I think she was some of theirs. She suggested that I would love Bourbon and Lies by Victoria Wilder. And I actually really love this cover. So I got it, and I pulled it off my shelf for this, and I think it's cowboy. She said I'm gonna really enjoy it. I kind of read the back a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna be about. But
You
I'm gonna
haven't
read it.
seen that before? That one's hella popular. I'm surprised you haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure I've seen it, but I
Oh, okay.
didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, no, I know they're cowboy, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they're
I'm gonna
supposed to be
read
good.
it. And I'll let
Okay,
you
good.
know.
Let us know because they are supposed to be good. So, okay, so the next book that I have, I'm done with my new releases, is Runaway Bond by Sinclair Kelly. The audio just came out for this one. I actually started it this morning. So this is about our heroine who is an Omega. She runs a bar in town, in the same town as the first book, Rodeo and Juliet, takes place in. She went through a severe breakup type situation with her previous partner who was an alpha. And so she is sworn off, not just alphas, but men in general. It's been 6 years. But she has got a beta friend who is like, they're simping on each other, and he has a whole pack, and we'll see what happens. Next.
Okay. Next, I went to another romance bookstore called Romantic Roots. And I just like supporting romance bookstores. So I wanted to get a book there, and I was having a really hard time finding one. And then I saw this Wolf E by Paisley Hope. I've seen
Wolf.
this. What?
Wolf. This is the
It's
one you
just
give me a
Wolf.
hard time about because I kept wanting to call it Wolf E, and then I listened to the
But
audio, and you're like, it's
there's a
Wolf.
period there.
I said the same thing, and you made fun of me.
Wolf period E means Wolf
Just Wolf.
E.
I know, but when I read it and put it out there, I tried that, and then you were making fun of me for it.
Oh, did you like it?
The
Okay.
Paisley Hope book that's coming out this month is book 3 in that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had seen that the third book was coming out. So I was like, oh, I should get on this. This is MC.
Mm-hmm. And Paisley wrote in that Fire
Yes.
Weapon.
So
Mhm.
that's why I decided to get it. And I like these style of covers where they don't look cartoon.
No, those ones I think are done by Whiskey Ginger or something or other.
Yeah, this does say Whiskey Ginger. I wonder
Yeah,
who did
she's
Bourbon
amazing.
and Lies. Is that who did this one too
I
then?
think so too. Yeah.
Yep, Whiskey
Yeah.
Ginger.
She's
Yeah.
booked out for, like, I'm on her wait list, but she's booked out for a long time.
She does a great job.
Yep.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
that's on my list. So it's not Wolf E. That's
No,
so
it's Wolf.
confusing. What's the
I
period
know.
for then?
I don't know. But it drives me insane. He should be called Wolfie.
Okay. Well,
Yep. Seriously, if we ever meet the author, I gotta ask. What the hell's up with that? Okay. The next book I have came out, I think it was in May or earlier this year. This book came out, but audio just came out yesterday for this one. And that is Saving Jesse's Girl by Lauren Beale. This is about Benji. He says that his voice had been stolen from him years ago, but his world has been silent since. So I don't know if he's also deaf at the same time or if he's just mute. We all know that I love that stuff.
I was going to say, now we know why you picked this one up.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a girl who comes along who understands sign language, and he just falls for her 100%. But she is his brother's girlfriend, and his brother is abusing her, and she can't leave. So he's going to save Jesse's girl.
Oh, that's a play.
Yeah.
Play on words.
Yeah.
Or just a song title grab.
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay. Next, I have Darkest Deeds by Cora Kenmorn. This is an author we met in Texas. I think.
Yes.
I think it was
And
Texas.
she'll be at Bray too.
And she's going to be at Bray, so I wanted to get her book read that I got. So he is hired to kill her, but instead he decides to take her. And that is what hooked me on this one.
Yeah, that's all you got to know, right?
Yep. So.
Yep.
Okay, so it's kind of on the smaller side too. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Another author that we saw this past weekend, but who will also be at Bray, and we both forgot our book to get signed, was Lila James. I actually have hell of a show on here. Audio just came out this past month for this one. If I remember, it was this past month. And so I have that downloaded. But this is book 2. And I don't know that they actually have a title for it, but it's book 2 in the series. So this one is about our heroine, Noah. And we're told that Noah was the love of the hero's life. And then she moved away and became famous. It says something about her singing. So she might have became something like that. Anyhow, she ended up getting married or had a ring on her hand, but then something happened, and it says that, you know, what they did to her should have killed her. So I don't know if she's been hurt, but now she's back home and he is going to seek revenge for her. So can't touch her without losing a limb, apparently. So yeah. Or your life. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's your life. So it's a dark cowboy.
Okay. Next I have another author that was a spicy reads. That's gonna be a Bray.
Okay.
And that's The Secrets That Bind Us by Ruby M. Darling. This is also a romantic thriller. She loses her husband and mom within a short amount, like within 2 years or something, and she decides that she's just gonna pack up her kids or kid. I can't. She's a single mom. It didn't say if she had kid or kids, but she's gonna pack them up and move away. But there is a sheriff there that was her first love that's determined to get her to fall for him again. And again, this is also supposed to be a thriller with some twists.
Okay. All right. Well, my last book is a doozy.
Ooh, is it?
Yeah. So I won this, and Grace McGinty sent me this book. I just got it yesterday, and this is the misadventures of Ukabak and Elise plus Cracks. So this is a bind up of 2 of her books that I haven't read. They're older novellas. This is very little things.
I didn't think there was anything by Grace that you hadn't read.
She's talked to me about this one a little while, like before, and I just haven't read this yet. What got me with this one is it is a bind up of 2 different books, but in the second book, our hero has a kraken peen of some kind, and it detaches, and it goes into the human world on an adventure of its own, and he has to go get his penis back.
His penis back?
And knowing Grace's humor, it's gonna be funny. We just know this. It literally goes on an adventure of its own. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, be so serious all the time.
Next and last, I have When Hearts Collide by Danielle Baker. Travis is an MMA fighter. Apparently, that's a theme for me this month. And she is taking kickboxing for him for self-defense because she knows restraining orders are just a piece of paper, is what it says. And some stuff starts happening, and she decides that she's going to move across the country. And Travis I don't know if he agrees or just tells her however it happens, but he is taking her, helping her move across the country. And he goes with her, and there's somehow they get stranded in a hotel with one bed.
Okay. We almost got stuck with one bed too. I feel it. But like you said, it probably would have had the good view.
I know. We were told we had a king bed, and I was like, oh, I think we were supposed to have 2 queens. And they're like, hold on. And then they gave us our queen beds, and we get to our room, and we literally can see a part of a rooftop and then the other parts of the building, like surrounding it.
It's not
and
that
then
we
one side of the building was just a wall.
Yeah. And it's not that we are opposed to sharing a bed. We've done that a lot when we were younger. But Mandy has no boundaries when she gets into bed. And Jessica sleeps on about this much of the bed. I really did not want to relive that. So I know that your husband only sleeps on that much of the bed too. So I don't think you've changed much in all these years. Mandy's over here starfishing. And the rest of us are over here on the corner. So if we had to, we could make it happen.
Starfish.
Uh-huh. Is that why Jay sleeps on the edge too?
I just move a lot.
Yeah. And then between the 2 of us getting up to pee in the middle of the night, we'd be up all night long. So yeah, 2 beds are better than 1. So all right, let's wrap up our July TBR because I gotta go downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you just went on a very long tangent.
About the bed. It's true. It's true. We love you for it, but it's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and a lot of Wednesdays for new videos from us.
No. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.